What's going on YouTube? This is Coach Cheney with the Complete Athlete, man. Hey, first of all, man, I want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, man. It really helps get the word out about this channel. I thank you if you have. I thank you if you're about to, but I hope everything's going well through COVID, through school closures, all that stuff, man. I pray that you're in health and you're prospering, and I'm in prayer for you guys, man, and I wish you all the best. But what I want to talk about today is my five proven methods on getting off the bench and on the field. Nobody likes the bench. I hated the bench. I hated the bench with a passion. I was not comfortable or happy ever in all my playing days on the bench. All right. So let's talk about this. Stay to the end because I think number five is the most important one. If you can get number five, then you everything else will come into place. But let's start with number one. Show up and on time to everything. It's self-explanatory. Quit missing. Quit allowing oversleep, not setting your alarm. I got to do this and I got to do that. I've heard every excuse in the book. You know what I'm saying? Quit making excuses. Show up to everything and be 15 minutes early. That's it. I ain't even got to go no further into that. Okay. Number two, be a leader in the weight room. I did not say be the strongest squat guy or bench guy. You don't have to be the strongest, but you can be a leader, man. Help the young guys out. You make sure you ain't looking at your phone. Make sure you ain't got your earbuds in trying to listen to music and you worry more about the music than you are the workout, man. I got to be clear on that. The weight room is so important because if you get strong and you get advanced at weightlifting and you become a stronger human being, you're going to be more confident on the field and you're going to play better. It's a proven fact, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be the biggest guy, but if you have strength and explosion, you are going to be one of the top players on your team and probably one of the top players in the county or the city you're in. So, man, the weight room is so important. And if you go weight room with being on time and showing up early, dude, that's a deadly combination. So that's one and two. Number three, stay your butt out of the principal's office. Stay out of trouble. If you're always getting referrals and timeouts and internal suspension and detentions and all that stuff, man, I can't trust you on the football field. If I can't trust you in the building where the classrooms are, I cannot trust you between those white lines on the football field. Simple fact. Coaching is all about trust. Y'all, people will say, parents will say, kids will say, oh, he plays his favorites. He does this and that for the favorites. But the favorites ain't getting in trouble. The favorites making good grades. The favorites on time all the time. The favorites never miss. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, look, that's just is what it is. You can't compare yourself to nobody else. Because I know what you're gonna say. Well, so and so missed, so and so did this, so and so did that. Quit comparing yourself to so and so. Walk your own path. You're a man. You understand me? Quit doing that to yourself. All right. You set your ground rules. You set your bar for yourself, not based on what other people do. All right. Quit looking at other people and pay attention to yourself. All right. Number four, participate and excel on scout team. Guys, listen, let's be real. How many guys do you see standing over there on the sideline when you call scout team? They don't even take one step towards getting on the field. And then on Friday night, they'll walk behind you, thinking you're supposed to put them in the game, and they never do anything. Dude, scout team is the perfect audition to get your butt on the field. Now, what we don't want you to do, we don't want you to be no practice team hero. You know that you're gonna know the plays. You run scout team week in and week out. You're gonna know the plays. You're gonna know what's going on. You're gonna know the formations, and hell, you can run straight to the ball. But that ain't what we want. We want you to give us a natural look. We want you to give us a look like you're on the opposite opposing team. We're gonna play on Friday night. You're gonna do your assignment. You're gonna read your keys, and you're gonna play with great technique, energy, and effort. And coaches see that. Like, man, somebody gets hurt. Oh, man, Jimmy was doing great at outside linebacker, man. Week in and week out. Let's put him in the game. Once you get in the game, bro, it ain't no turning back. Your goal when you get in the game is to make sure that coach never takes you off the field. That's how this works. You say, you're not going to get playing time because you're a good guy. This ain't Pop Warner. You're not going to get minimum play rule and all that crap. But the scout team is the most slept on way in the history of football to get your butt eventually on the field. It may not happen week one, may not happen week two, but what about week three or week four? Somebody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you take advantage of the scout team. All right. So that brings us to number five, bro. That brings us to number five. And I told y'all number five was the most important one. Number five is this: never pout and keep working your butt off. We got too many pouters in this days and age, man. All right. If things don't go your way from the first minute, you step off the field, if you don't get an offer, if you ain't starting, if you ain't doing this, if you ain't doing that, if you got to wait, you pout. And your parents pout. Stop it. It's not going to help you. Pouting does not help. I'd rather you just say, hey, coach, this program ain't for me and go somewhere else. But all that pouting stuff, man, look, nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. Coach is not perfect. Administrator's not perfect. Your teacher's not perfect. Nobody in this is not a perfect world. A lot of things, man, you're gonna have to fight through. Not only as a football player, but as an adult. So y'all quit this pouting stuff, man. It's like the worst turnoff for a coach. Especially if you're missing all the time, if you're late, you always got excuses. You get in individual, you get in practice, and you're not performing, and then all of a sudden, you're gonna pout because you're not a starter. Come on, man. Let's work through that, man. So, just to sum it up, man, show up to everything on time. Number one, be a leader in the weight room. Number two, stay out of the principal's office. Number three, participate and excel on scout team. Number four, never pout and keep grinding. Number five. Hey, this Coach Chaney, complete athlete. Man, y'all subscribe to the channel. If you're not if you're watching and hadn't subscribed, man, I would appreciate it if you do. For those who have, I appreciate you. Hey, man, y'all have a wonderful day, man. It's Sunday in beautiful Southwest Florida. Look at that weather. Hey, man, y'all be good. Talk to you later. God bless.